these are my friends, mangrove trees. Now, mangrove trees are much more important than general trees because they actually help the environment much better because they absorb more CO2 because their roots go underground, under the water in these mangrove rainforests, which are by like estuaries by the ocean. So it'll basically help. Water. So it'll basically help to stop the ocean acidification, which is caused by more CO2 inside of this ocean, and also absorb the carbon dioxide from the air. And they also help to the local communities so they actually help to tackle with storms. So storms are quite big, are regular and big problems in some countries in Asia. So these mangroves actually protect the communities from storms. And they're home to a lot of wildlife. I need to take a picture of this. I love mangroves. There we go. So in more general about ocean acidification. So I'm going to talk more about ocean acidification. So oceans are known as, that rain, because this is a tropical rainforest. Anyways, oceans are nicknamed carbon sinks. So carbon sinks are the oceans, and the oceans absorb huge amounts of carbon dioxide that we release into the atmosphere. And they absorb most of that carbon dioxide into their oceans. But that's actually a problem for them because it causes ocean acidification, and that does something bad to something that actually helps, or also helps people to make sure that they don't get hurt by storms. Coral are animals. They look like plants, but they're actually animals. They're made out of polyps that stick onto rocks in the ocean. But when ocean acidification arrives, it can actually make the pollen lose the algae that feeds them, photosynthesizes the energy that they need, and then lets them eat. It actually loses all that algae, and then the coral dies. So then there's no more color. It's just a plain solid rock. So the polyp dies. The polyp is what has the color. The polyp dies, and then it's just the plain rock that they were on, that the polyp stuck on to make the coral. So ocean acidification, like I said, is where the oceans absorb carbon dioxide. Now what happens is the oceans get intoxication in them when it absorbs the carbon dioxide. Because carbon dioxide isn't a very good thing for the ocean. So it gets poisoned. And that's what drives the coral to die.